What is up, guys? It is Sunday the 5th of February. Most of my hair seems to have gone missing, and this is your tech news roundup. First up, there's some not very great news for LG, who recently revealed and put on general sale their ultra-fine 4K and 5K monitors. This is in conjunction with the MacBook Pro, the new MacBook Pro, because the idea being you can drive two of these 5K monitors via a MacBook Pro, and they were supposed to be Apple are no longer making their own monitors, and they essentially asked LG to do it on their own behalf, and LG went, yeah, sure. Now that on its own isn't much of an issue. The real issue is that it seems that in LG's rush to get these monitors out there, they forgot to put some form of electromagnetic field blocking shield, or just they've clearly forgotten something, because when the screen is too close to a Wi-Fi hotspot, it just starts flickering. Now when I say near, I don't mean literally right next to, I mean 2 meters away. And as you get closer from within that 2 meter radius, it gets increasingly worse. And if you put the screen right next to a Wi-Fi hotspot, the computer will actually crash if it's plugged into a MacBook. On top of that, the screen just refuses to turn on. It's a really bizarre issue that it just seems like forgetfulness more than a bad design. These screens cost up to £900, which means the fact they're going wrong is a really big deal, and as you can expect, LG issued a statement acknowledging the issue and apologised and did the generic kind of PR things you do in that situation. LG has also said that any monitors that are produced after February 2016, so as of right now, will have increased shielding to make sure the issue doesn't reoccur, and if you have a screen with that issue, they have two options. You can either take it away from the Wi-Fi hotspot, or you can return/replace it. However, this isn't the only bad news for companies which are associated with Apple, as Cellebrite had 900 gigabytes of data hacked back in January, and it's only gone downhill from there. The hackers dumped tools from phone forensics company Cellebrite, including things like, cracking iPhones. You see Cellebrite with a company that the FBI hired to crack into the San Bernardino shooter's iPhone when Apple said they weren't going to give him the keys, and it's just not ended well. The hacker said that this was to show off that when an organization creates a cracking tool, this is information that will eventually become public, and that is completely true. This is why the idea of golden keys are flawed, right? The idea of a backdoor that only designated people will use, because if you put the backdoor there, people you don't want knowing about it will eventually find it. Interestingly, in the README that comes with all the tools, there's a mention by the hacker that it seems that the code relating to getting into this backdoor seems remarkably similar to some jailbreaking tools and code for that, and it's just a bizarre situation. Some of the data that was also within the 900 gigabytes that was released seems to show that Cellebrite have sold their tools to really oppressive regimes, the likes of Turkey, Russia, and even the United Arab Emirates. The other tools aren't for the most modern devices, they're for devices that are a couple years old. It shows that the tools are out there, and for all we know, the hacker has that information, he's just decided to withhold it, right? There's nothing guaranteeing that there's no way into the new phones. It is something, however, where we'll have to wait and see, so wait and see we shall. That puts them at roughly 3 times the number of employees as Microsoft and roughly 4 times that of Google, but it's important to remember they work in very different sectors. Most of the staff will be at distribution centers around the world that look to pack, whenever you order something, they're the people that put them in boxes and stuff, and this doesn't include seasonal or temporary staff, so it's a real interesting increase. This also isn't a plan that seems to be going away, as Amazon have said they're looking to make about 100,000 jobs in the US over the course of the next 18 months, which is ridiculous, and that is so many, imagine having 500,000 people working for you. Jeff Bezos, you are one powerful man. Amazon is in a race with a couple of other companies like Apple and Facebook and Google and Tesla, as they all look to be the first company to hit $1 trillion net worth. But we'll have to wait and see who gets it, and Amazon is spending a lot of money. This is the same company that just a couple of months ago hired 2 fully fledged airplanes for their Amazon Prime service just in the US so they can get things all over the continent. And on top of that, they're building a $1.5 billion cargo air bay thingy-madoodly for putting all of the stuff in when the planes aren't flying them around. Alas, that is it for this week. However, there's something I want to mention. This t-shirt I'm wearing is like extremely orange. Let me quickly readjust so you can see it a bit better. This is a t-shirt that was kindly given to me by HAL24K. If I stand up, like, you can see the rest of it. There you are, you can just about make it out. This t-shirt was kindly handed to me whilst I was at Stamford Bridge this week, because I was covering smart cities with myself and Paul, and that's like its own video. Well, it's actually more than one video, it's roughly 7 videos that are going to be coming out over the course of the next week. But this is like a really cool t-shirt, and they gave it to me specifically for the Tech News Roundup, and thank you so much. Make sure to go check them out at HAL24K.com. I'm sure you can't see that, link in the description. And they do data modeling, and they have like a great sense of humor. They're really awesome. If you like this video, make sure to click like. If you didn't, I'm not quite sure why you're still here. However, I do have some good news. First of all, there are like 6 videos coming out next week, so make sure to subscribe to check those out, because surely you have to like one of those, and then you can like click here to see the previous video, because maybe you'll prefer that one, or you can click here to see like a random video, and YouTube thinks you're gonna love it, so make sure to click it, and then hit subscribe or click like the logo up there, and just trust me, it'll be great. Just do it. Just press all of the buttons and hit the like and share it with all your friends and share it with all the people you don't like, and I'll see you all next time.